And let me step back and say that what happened at the debate outside, the scuffle on Monday, was reprehensible. And my opponent needs to do more. He needs to condemn that individual. He not only needs to condemn that individual, he needs to condemn the other 3 men that pulled her to the ground. And that guy out there right now, did you hear what he said yesterday? He said he stomped because he's got a bad back and he couldn't reach down. I'm serious, it's not funny, folks. And then he said that she owes him an apology. Rand Paul needs to speak, and speak clearly, and speak soon to the women of this state. But to the women of this state, let me say this. You have a clear choice. You have a clear choice between someone like me, who learned much of what he knows from this lady right here, and who has increased hiring of professional women in my office of the Attorney General. I support equal pay for equal work. And I also think that women ought to be able to get a mammogram without a copay at the age of 40. You have that choice, or you have my opponent. My opponent who has written that women don't need equal pay protections. And this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And he has even said that all federal breast cancer funding ought to be brought down to the federal level, and we ought to do away with it. I mean, UK and U of L get millions of dollars in federal money for breast cancer research. It's an issue that got our First Lady so hopping mad that she did a statewide conference call. So you have a clear choice, I say to the women of Kentucky. It is a clear choice. And we have a choice on Tuesday. A choice on Tuesday between whether or not we're going to together take a step forward, or we're going to let this anger that's out there take us back. And I know working together, we are all going to take a step forward, aren't we? We're all going to take a step forward, aren't we? And we've got a lot of work to do. You know, my opponent has said, when asked what his jobs plan was, he said, well, people are going to have to take lesser wages and some tough love. That's not a jobs plan. Go to my website, check out our jobs plan. It'll create 750,000 jobs. Go to my website, check out our plan to get small and community banks lending once again. Go to my website, see that I'm calling for a top-to-bottom review of our trade deals. And you know what? In Kentucky, we can stand up for the future of Kentucky coal. We can do that, but we can also stand up for those who mine it. And that's what I'm going to do in the United States Senate. Now, this thing is winding up. There are about 4 days to go. And you're looking, probably more so than any other candidate in the country, you're looking at someone that on a per-voter basis has probably had more special interest money raised and spent against him than any other candidate in the country. I mean, Karl Rove has raised millions of dollars in undisclosed contributions. Some of whom have done it because I was doing my job as Attorney General, okay? And they brought it in here against me to try to distort my record. But you know what? A funny thing happened on the way to the election. The people of Kentucky woke up. They saw that clear choice I just laid out for you. The DSCC called me over the weekend with a track that had us up 2 points. We've got it at dead heat. This race is close. And I ask you, are you ready to make the difference? Are you ready to make the difference? I need you. I need you. This is the point of the campaign. You know, I've been at this since April of 2009. But now's the part of the campaign where I've got to give it up. I've got to put it into your hands. This is your race. Max, these are your issues. Joey, it's about your kids and your grandkids. That's what it's about. I'm just the name on the sign. I'm just the name on the ballot. Do it for your future. Do it for your kids' future. I have an opponent out there who's given some speeches where he says that to be in America today, it's like being in Germany when it gave rise to Hitler. I mean, seriously, who brings up Hitler in a Senate race in Kentucky in 2010? But you know what? I want to ask you one last time. Are you ready to go to work? Can I count on you? Are we going to win this race? Are we going to win this race? I reject his brand of politics. Our best days are still ahead of us. And you know what? I'm going to wrap up by quoting Bill Clinton, who's going to be in here again Monday night. There's nothing that's wrong with America.
that can't be fixed by what's right with America. So thank you, God bless, and let's win a great victory.